So in the last session we saw about the different models of atom. Now coming to atomic number and mass number. We know that atoms are the building blocks of all substances, is it not? So we have learned atom has a nucleus which contains protons and the neutrons, and the electrons, they revolve around the nucleus in well-defined orbits. So protons, neutrons and electrons are called subatomic particles, or they are the fundamental particles of an atom. So the identity of an atom is decided by its atomic number and mass number. We know that atom is electrically neutral. Hence, in an atom, the number of protons should be equal to the number of electrons. Okay, but we have learned that when a chemical reaction takes place, or when atoms are rubbed against each other, when two materials are rubbed against each other, we have learned that the electrons gets displaced, but the protons do not undergo any such change. Why? Because the protons are present within the nucleus of an atom, whereas the electrons present in the outermost shell will get displaced, is it not? So an atom is identified by the number of protons present in it. Okay. So what is atomic number? So atomic number is the total number of protons in an atom. So the number of protons in an atom is called its atomic number, and it is denoted by the symbol Z. Okay. So atomic number is the basic characteristic of all atoms of an element, and it differentiates it from atoms of other elements. That is, if the atomic number of an element is 6, that means it is a carbon atom, because carbon atom has atomic number 6, or it has 6 protons in it. Okay. And if the atomic number is 7, that means it is a nitrogen atom. That is, the number of protons present is 7. So as the atomic number changes, the element also changes. So if the atomic number is 1, it is hydrogen. If the atomic number is 2, it is helium. So the identification of an atom is represented by its atomic number. So carbon atom has atomic number 6, and we know that in a neutral atom the number of electrons is equal to the number of protons. So the number of electrons can also be mentioned as the atomic number. Okay. So atomic number is equal to the number of protons or the number of electrons. Coming to mass number of an atom. Mass number of an atom is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons, and it is given by the symbol A. Okay, so if we take carbon atom, the number of protons is 6, the number of neutrons is 6, so the mass number is 6 plus 6, that is 12. Now if we take oxygen atom, the number of protons is 8, the number of neutrons is 8, so the mass number is 16. So take a look at the carbon atom. The number of proton is 6, the number of electron is 6, and the number of neutron is 6. If we take a hydrogen atom, it has 1 proton, 1 electron, and it doesn't have a neutron, meaning that its mass number is 1. Now coming to, so atomic number is equal to the number of protons or the number of electrons in a neutral atom, and mass number is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So it is concentrated within the nucleus. And can we find out the number of neutrons? Yes. If we know the mass number and atomic number, we can calculate the number of neutrons. That is, it is mass number minus atomic number. Now symbols are used to represent elements. So the symbol of an element will represent one of its atom. Okay. So while representing an atom, the symbol is written first, and the atomic number is written as the subscript, and the mass number is written as the superscript. For example, so carbon has atomic number 6 and mass number 12. So 6 is written at the bottom left side and 12 is written at the top left side. If you take oxygen, atomic number is 8 and mass number is 16. So 8 is written as subscript and 16 is written as superscript. So in the case of magnesium, its atomic number is 12 and mass number is 24. So 12 is written at the bottom left side of the symbol and 24 is written at the top left side of the symbol. Okay, children?